Hey, it's your girl Chab, and today I'm coming at you with a first impressions demo and review on the new Stila Cosmetics Lingerie Souffle Skin Perfecting Color, and I have it in number 2. I don't know what the heck this thing is, to be honest, but we're gonna find out what it is and if it's good for you, if it's good for me, if it's worth your munty hunty. So I'm gonna apply it to the face. We're gonna find out what the heck this thing really is and how it works. So if you want to know my thoughts, then let's get started. All right, guys, as always, whenever we do a product review, we go online and we read about it. Now this right here, I have no idea what it is. I just was roaming through Ulta the other day and I went over to Stila because I'm like, you know, Stila, they're the queen of like glitter eyeshadows, the liquid eyeshadows and stuff. They're beautiful, stunning, like the best liquid eyeshadows in the entire makeup market here. And so when I saw this guy and I was like, this is a really heavy, bougie looking product right here. It says it's a skin perfecting color. I don't know what the heck that means. I'm gonna read this, the back of this first right here on the box and stuff, and then we're also gonna read on the website. So it says benefits, opulent water-based mousse foundation. Okay, so it is a foundation. Honestly, I bought this like on a whim. I was like, I have to try this out. I don't know what the heck it is, but I gotta try it out. And I was touching it in store too, just to find my shade and stuff, and it's crazy, but I'm gonna show you anyway. It's a Stila special blend of pigments, melt on contact, blending into skin for perfected light to medium coverage. Skin loving formula is especially formulated with natural botanicals and over 70% water for a lightweight, refreshing feel. So you mean to tell me I bought 70% water for how much? How much is this product? Oh gosh. Anyway, I'm on the website right now here. I am on my phone. It is on silent here. So this is the Stila Lingerie Souffle Skin Perfecting Color. It has 11 reviews so far, and the stars are not too pretty. Currently, at this very moment in time, it has 2.5 stars. It is $38. That is expensive for a product and stuff, but it does come with the standard 1 fluid ounce. Usually foundations and stuff, they will do that. They have 8 different shades. Okay, they have shade number 1, which is light fair, shade number 2, which is light, shade number 3, which is light to light medium, shade number 4, which is a light medium to light. This is a shade number 5 with medium to tan, shade number 6, which is tan to deep, shade number 7, which is a deep to dark, and shade number 8, which is dark. Okay, anyway, so it says details. Slip into something more comfortable with Stila's opulent whipped yet refreshingly lightweight, delicately tinted lingerie souffle skin perfecting color. Advanced pigment and light refracting particles smooth, blur and even skin tone, creating the optimal illusion. Skin that looks naturally fresh and perfected. Creates a translucent veil, allowing each shade to cover a multitude of skin tones. Skin loving formula with botanicals and over 70% water for a comfortable feel all day. This is how to use. Blend into skin with fingers or your favorite complexion application tool. As always, with any product review, especially foundation, I like to do a sponge on one side and a brush on the other side. So anyway, let's talk about this product really quick. Let's open her up. And yeah, this product right here, I did try it out a little bit at Ulta. I didn't put it on my face yet or anything. I just swatched it on my hand just to see how it feels, and it's really strange. So let me show you. Let me take off this little protective seal right here, and we are going to save product. So just gonna wipe off some of this here. So this is what the souffle, the skin souffle looks like. So it looks like pudding, as you can see here. What I saw from the display at Ulta is that this will cover a range of shades. I think like 4 to 5 shades in a range, because it kind of melts and picks up the pigment in your skin. So when you pick it up, which I'm gonna do on my finger here, you kind of rub it in. So here is the product. You just kind of rub it into the skin and it just starts to disappear. So the feeling right now, putting it on my hand wise, it feels like a foundation, but then once you start rubbing it in, it starts to feel like water, and then it kind of goes away. It like builds up a little bit and then it just goes away like water. And then it looks like there's a little bit of a tint on my hand. So I don't know if you could see the difference. You really can't. Let's just apply it onto the skin. So on one side, I will do a sponge, and on the other side, I'll do a brush. So let's do it with this sponge right here. This is, I already got product on it. This is a Sonia Kashuk brush. I'm gonna re-wet it a little bit. I'm just gonna spray it. Here we go, here we go, here we go. So I'm gonna take a little bit of the product product. I'm gonna dot it onto the skin because I feel like that's what you should do. It's cold. I'm gonna just tap it a little bit because that's how I do with like regular foundation. And then I'm going to blend it out with a sponge. So let's go. Okay, so that was a few dots on the face. My skin feels weird. I feel like it's kind of sitting on top of the face right now, applying with the sponge. There's a slight difference. I see like a little bit of a tint, which I'm not mad with because recently I've been using my foundation. Whenever I've been putting on foundation, I like to do a really, really light layer. I don't like to cake it up, especially since I go ham on concealer anyway. I have fairly dry skin right now. It looks a little bit shiny because I did put on some moisturizer. I didn't put on any primer. I didn't want to put on any primer. I know this product has matching primer to go with this, but I am coming from a standpoint where I feel like you should apply with whatever you want. If a product is really good, you should be able to use it with your favorite products. You shouldn't have to buy something specific for it to work. So that's where I'm coming from with that. So just because they have a product that optimizes it doesn't mean that it needs it. Otherwise, you should put in like a set or something. Otherwise, it's not a good product, but that's just my tea. So the product doesn't look like it's sinking into the skin, especially since I don't have a primer on. I only have a little bit of moisturizer, but it has no primer qualities to it. It's literally just hydrating moisturizer. There is a little bit of tint to it, but it's like clinging on to any kind of dry skin that I have. And like I said, I went ham in with the moisturizer. I used the Belief, the True Cream Moisturizing Balm, and this stuff works great. And when I put on other foundations, my face doesn't look like this. So far with a sponge, I'm not getting like optimal coverage because I mean, usually that's what sponges do. I like this sponge. I use it a lot, so I shouldn't have any problems as far as blending out foundations. I've used it before with some of my favorite products. So it's not the sponge, looks like it's the product here. But I'm gonna do another layer because this is light to medium, so I'm sure it means it's buildable. So I'm going to build up the coverage and stuff and apply more. So I'm gonna start dotting more of the product on my face. Okay, I have to pause for a second. I don't know if you guys can see this, okay? So usually with a sponge, I like to, you know, pat the product in, and I started doing that, but it just starts balling up. So then I started kind of like swiping it. Maybe I had to rub it in. It looks so bad. Holy crap. Like it is clinging to every kind of like dry, I feel like it's drying out my skin. Like my face kind of stings a little bit. I don't know, but like, do you see this? Let's zoom this in. Look at my freaking face. Like, do you see this? Let me try to blend it a little more. Oh, now like the sponge is like taking it off. Like you see this part right here? This is my skin, and then this is foundation. So layering it, no bueno. It looked okay when I put on one layer, but with this, it's like peeling off. You see this? You see when I rub my skin like this? It's just peeling off. You know what? Okay, we're gonna give it a second chance, okay? We're gonna give it a second chance and apply it with the brush. But I don't know, guys. This ain't it. Look at my forehead. Do you see that? Is it gonna peel off too? I'm gonna leave it crappy like this. I'm gonna do the other side, so let's go. Okay, so we're zoomed out now. I'm gonna take my Morphe foundation brush right here and I'm gonna apply. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna maybe dip into the product and stuff. I'm gonna dip into the product again because I didn't get anything. Okay, I got some on the side of the brush. That's fine. We're just gonna apply this now. Let's freaking do this, okay? Got my mirror, got my hopes up. Let's go. All right, so this is with one layer on the skin. I've used the Morphe brush right here. It's just a regular buffing brush. You can use whatever kind of brush here. And coverage and everything, very light. It is starting to grab onto some dry patches right here around my mouth area. I tend to get dry skin. The side of my face looks like crap. But yeah, like it is clinging onto bits and pieces of dry patches, but it doesn't look as bad. We're going to go in with a second layer because like I said, we want to test out the coverage of this. It says light to medium. So let's see if we could get a medium coverage out of this. So we're gonna apply another layer. Let's go. Alrighty guys, so second layer is on. It is still clinging on to dry patches, so I have some here, I have some down here, and again, like I said, I put on moisturizer, nothing else. I didn't put on a mattifying primer or anything. I didn't do anything extra. I didn't put on any kind of primer, to be honest. So like, I didn't want to influence the foundation. I just wanted to see how it would work on its own. Even like on my forehead, I don't have any dryness on my forehead, but I feel like it's clinging on to certain parts of my face for some reason. So what I want to do now, actually, besides testing it out with a brush and with a sponge, is I want to try with my hands. Reason for that being is because when I blended out on my hand, it didn't look terrible at all. Yeah, I know that like your hand skin is going to be different from your face skin. So I kind of want to test that out. So I'm going to wipe off this situation right now, especially this. Like this is not okay. This is not okay. This ain't it. But I do want to test it out a little bit with like just rubbing it into the skin, because I noticed when I was buffing it in with the brush and stuff, it started blending out a little bit better versus trying to pat it and like push it into the skin. Hopefully that'll work. As far as how my face feels texture wise, this side, it feels dry. Like it just feels dry. For something that's supposed to be 70% water, my skin feels dry and it feels a little bit rough, especially like right here. Like it's like hollow my cheek and stuff, which this area usually I don't get dry at all. And it just looks so bad. It looks so patchy, it looks nasty. And then on this side, it doesn't look terrible. It is, again, picking up on dry patches and stuff. So I'm gonna take just, you know, my makeup remover, and I am going to wipe off my face, and then I'm going to apply it using my finger. So yeah, BRB. Alright guys, so I wiped off all the makeup on my face. There is no more makeup except for, you know, the brows and the lashes or whatever. The skin is clean, okay? I did use makeup wipes, whatever, I can cleanse later, okay? I just want to get this going. So I don't have any primer on. I did spray a little bit of Fix Plus to kind of soothe my skin, because this stuff kind of was irritating my skin a little bit. I don't know if I have a reaction to it or whatever. My skin is a little bit sensitive right now because I've been using some retinol products lately. My skin is also usually dry during the winter time, so that is also a factor to put in, but my skin is fine now. It's a little red because, you know, all the lights in here, okay? As you can see, my face is uncomfortably dewy and shiny and everything like that. I just moisturize. I use my Belief the True Cream Moisturizing Balm, and I use a little bit of rosehip oil to kind of soothe the skin. So now we're gonna go back to testing this freaking thing here. So we have the product here. I am going to scoop a little bit out, okay, like this much, and I am going to put it on the back of my hand. I'm just gonna use my freaking fingers, and I'm gonna go in. So God's gifts right here. We're gonna take this stuff and we're just gonna rub it into the skin as if it were like lotion or cream or whatever. So let's do this. Okay, so I applied the layer on. It is still clinging onto dry patches. I don't understand this, okay? Right here, especially, I extra moisturize, it starts to pill right here. I don't know if this is the product or my skin or whatever, but everything is just pilling off. Let me try one more layer. I'm gonna get my freaking $38 worth out of this. So let's do it again. It stings my face. It's stinging my face a little bit. I don't know about this. Hello? It burns my skin. We're gonna have to cut this video now. I think we're done here. I think I have my conclusion here. I'm trying not to get mad. So let's go to the outro, shall we? Okay, we're gonna kind of do a get unready with me because I'm taking this makeup off, but I want to talk to you about how I feel about this freaking souffle, whatever, okay? Souffles, I feel like should only be food-based. I don't think lingerie and souffle should be mixed together at all, because stila, we don't even need a drum roll, okay? This is not approved. This is not approved by Chab, okay? I don't like it. And let me tell you why. By just being the most like eloquent, respectful, nice person that I can be, but at the same time very truthful, because that is what I do on my channel. I am very truthful about everything that I talk about here on this channel. okay? Yo, okay. I don't understand how this clings on to like dry patches on my face, because as you can see from my face, I'm very oily, I'm very dewy and stuff. Like I mean, maybe I should have used a primer or something. I don't know, but I'm not giving this thing any excuses anymore. I tried 3 different ways to apply this. I tried using a freaking sponge. I tried using a freaking brush. I tried using my bare hands, okay? It's just clinging on to stuff. The color, as far as it matching me, yeah, it matched me because it freaking disappeared into my skin. And then the parts that didn't disappear either starts pilling on like my jawline here, or it starts to cling onto my dry patches. So yeah, I can freaking see the color because it's on my dry patches on my skin. My face is burning, partly because like, yeah, I've been using some like anti-aging products and stuff here. I've been trying out the new Drunk Elephant Retin-A. I could talk more about that if you like. Leave a comment down below if you would like me to talk about the Drunk Elephant stuff here. This is the Pashani retinol cream and stuff. I've only been using this like maybe once or twice a week, and so far I've been loving it. But yeah, like this ain't it, y'all. I don't like this product. Thank goodness I have the receipt, because Ulta, you better take this back. I don't want it. I'm returning it. Packaging is just too bulky. You can't travel with this thing, okay? It's too bulky. It's heavy. I could literally hit someone in the head and they will die because this ouch, no thank you. Okay, that's it. I don't like it. Bye. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel and follow me on all these social medias down below right here, and ding hit the notification bell, because your girl make new videos every Friday. Leave a comment down below. Have you tried this stuff before? Has it worked for you? Please let me know, because I would like to know your thoughts. For me, this just wasn't it. This just wasn't it. And also leave me a comment down below letting me know what you would like to see next. As always, thank you for watching. Bye. 5, 4, 3, hold. Lingerie souffle, sin. So if you want nothing else, I didn't put on a mattifying. So into stuff. The color I hand with my hand.